Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. It's a beautiful, it's a wonderful day. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the word for today? How y'all doing, man? I'm doing amazing. It's a beautiful day. My son up early. He got a bunch of testing to do for his school. Cause do his school from home. Excuse my candle for my smoke, but I had to get the vibrations right before we got up in here. You feel me? Making sure the intention is set, making sure the love is in the air, make sure the truth is being spoken. I got all of the light blues out today. Got my light blue glow. I got blue food offerings, 3 blue candles. We live in our truth today. You feel me? We speak in our truth. We are our truth. Period. One of the cards just fell out the deck again. Divine masculine. So apparently that's the message for today. Divine masculine is the embodiment of logic, direct action, and strength. In his most evolved aspect, he represents the builder, the protector, and the guardian. Drawing this card can symbolize that divine masculine energy is needed to balance your current situation. It can also represent father, brother, healing, and the healing of relationships with divine masculine in your life. Symbol, the horned god. This is a pagan symbol for the masculine energies in the elements. He is the consort of the triple goddess. That's pretty cool. The divine masculine. I myself like to consider myself a divine masculine. I'm a protector when I need to be. I'm a provider when I need to be. I am, what's the other word they used? A builder when I need to be. A guardian. I am all those things. But when they say the divine masculine, they are not just talking about men. They are also talking about women. Your brain has 2 sides. Your masculine side and your feminine side. If you are a woman who is too tapped into her feminine side, then maybe you don't know how to be a protector. Maybe you don't know where your strength comes from. Maybe you don't have a tough side. Maybe you're not a logical thinker. The best thing to do is to look up for yourself what are the divine masculine traits so you can learn how to be balanced. This is what this is telling me. Balance. Some men might be a little too feminine. They might be a little too soft. They might not. They might be too empathetic. They might be too nurturing. It's time for you to step into your divine masculine power. What does that mean? Well, at the end of the day, it is our women are the grand creators. It is our job to protect them, to be there for them, to provide an environment for them where they can do what they do best, which is create and nurture. It's up to the divine masculine to help provide that for the world itself so women can begin to step into their power. If you ask me how I look at life, men were never meant to be the head of the relationship. Women was. At the end of the day, from my perspective, a man just wants to be told what to do from a woman that makes sense, which makes you the leader. Men always say, happy wife, happy life, which makes you the leader. When it all comes down to it, we're not going to do what you don't want to. Makes you the leader. But inherently, from the beginning of the time, women were always the apex because all life comes through divine feminine energy, which means it's up to the divine masculine energy to support her, to be there, to enlighten her, to push her to be her best her. From my perspective as a man, it's always your job to be everything. If you need to be a counselor to your kids, then do that. If you need to be a teacher to your kids, then do that. If you need to be the cook for the week, then do that. If you need to be the janitor for the week, then do that. If you need to be a licensed contractor for a week with no license, then do that. If you need to be The lawn guy, then do that. The plumber, then do that. If you need to be your girl's therapist, then do that. If you need to be her greatest hype man, then do that. We are a woman's Swiss Army knife. Tap into that divine masculine energy. Understand yourself. Learn how to think and process emotions at a high level with logical uh, uh, conclusions to what's going on to you emotionally. See, that divine masculine energy has been turned into real nigga energy. I don't want no real niggas in my life. I need real men in my life that are really trying to step up and do what it takes to push into the next level. I don't need no real niggas in my life. I don't need nobody that's trying to slide on nobody all the time. I don't need no one that's always constantly feeling disrespected and they got to stand on business and they got all these ops and that shit is dead as hell. I don't want to hang out with nobody who got their goddamn pants halfway down their ass. They can't dress right. They don't smell right. They walking, but they got $500 shoes on. All of that ignorant ass shit is not divine masculine. That is little kids that finally are a grown age, but still little boys. We gotta grow, fellas. We gotta step our game up. We need to hold a standard of quality on how we are to ourselves, to our kids, to our women. We gotta step our game up. We have to stop allowing our lower self to take over and operating from a place of, oh, I need to get this nut off. We need to be operating from a place of how can I serve my planet the best? How can I improve in order to raise the vibration of this realm? How can I improve to raise the vibration of all the kids that are looking up to me? How can I improve to raise the vibration of the women that I come in contact with? Because if you, as a divine masculine man, are not helping a divine woman find herself, find her goddesshood, find her strength, find her power, find her voice, then what the fuck are you doing? If you are a divine masculine, you have women in your life, then you should be in a constant state of showing them who they are, pushing them to the highest self, because you have the power to pull that out of a woman, just like a woman has the power to pull that out of you. But if you clapping cheeks with someone, man, you hold a standard on your life and live your life a certain way with certain virtues, with a high character. You live your way in a very high vibrational way. That's really the best way to put it. Live your life in a very high vibrational way means you love yourself, you genuinely love others, you love the planet, you love animals, you actually eating right, taking care of yourself, exercising on the regular, you keep your house clean, you know what I mean? You know how to listen, you know how to speak with intention, you know how to care for people without making them feel abandoned or incomplete or anything. It's up to you to step up and understand what it means to be a divine masculine, not just a man. Because at the end of the day, we all supposed to be approaching godhood. We're not supposed to be stuck in the frequency of I'm a human, I need to do human things. Fuck that. Down in the Bible, they say ye are God. So be God. Understand what God is. If you need help understanding what that is, there's plenty of texts that explain to you how God is, or Christ consciousness is. If not, go within. You can always find the answers within. Stop eating all the bullshit. Clean your system out for a minute. Fast for a few days and allow the answers to be heard that are meant for you to hear, not meant to push you into your downfall. Because when you ain't clean, when you ain't doing clean things, the messages you're receiving are in the same vibration that you want. When you start raising your vibration and you start receiving higher messages, because your thoughts ain't yours, you're receiving them from the air you breathe in. So if you want to see better messages, then raise your vibration so only high level vibrations can enter your system. It's time to step into that divine masculine, fellas. We need y'all studying. We need y'all finding y'all strength. We need y'all not doubting yourself. We need y'all to understand who the real motherfucking problem is. It ain't the other people that look like you. It is those that who have oppressed you for centuries. I'm not saying just white people. I'm saying the oppressors. You know who the fuck they is. If you don't, then let's get together. Let's do some research and find out who the fuck they is so we can tear their ass up in the spirit world. Please, masculine men. Being masculine don't mean you're motherfucking tough. It means you're logic. It means you're a protector, a provider, a guardian. That doesn't mean you just You might need to be that sometimes, but if that is how you always are, you're fucking letting us down. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Step into your power.